With us today. We're at Mac Pack and Ship, and we are here having a good time. And we're trying to, I don't know. I like the idea about extreme shippers. There's been, reality TV shows about pawnbrokers, about just about everything. But I've never seen something. Maybe we ought to start a show. Brian, do you think we ought to start a show called Extreme Shipper? You have to come over here and talk into the microphone. Extreme Shippers. What do you think?
Well, those guys make pretty good money when their shows. I think it's $25,000 to $35,000 per episode. I go for that, Dave.
Yeah. So maybe we ought to call Discovery Channel and see if we can do a show and call it, Extreme Shippers and Mac Extreme Shippers. We're going to have to think of a name.
Have to think of a name. I'm more concerned about the production of it because they would have to have the whole year here to do 1 half-hour episode.
Well, but there's a money in it.
Yeah, but $25,000 per episode is different than being here the whole year.
Okay, but they're paying you $25,000.
Well, I know that. I'd go for that. Yeah, I can handle that.
What do you think? Extreme Shippers?
I think it could work, depending on how much money I make.
Okay, you have to get an agent,
That's true. That's true. I don't think I could really afford an agent right now. You'd probably take more money than I'd make from the show anyway.
Okay. Hey, back to reality here. Talk to me about Mac Pack and Ship. What do you guys do?
Well, we're a independent retail shipping store, family-owned. Been in business in McMinnville here now just over 3 years. Our background is another store we had in Salem for a little over 6 years. It was a franchised operation, and we're a product of the recession.
How so?
Well, we had another business after the retail shipping store that didn't do quite well because of the recession. And being 50-plus years old, I was applying for jobs. No one would even talk to me. And so I like this business. I like dealing with people. It's a challenging business. It's an interesting business. Thought we'd open up. I talked to a friend of mine who has a store in Salem. He says, open up an independent store. So I did, and it's been working out. We're growing every year, and may not be as busy as we want to be, but we see it come each month, and it's been good for us.
So what about the first quarter? Typically for businesses, that's a slow time. Now, obviously, Christmas is when you guys are just hammered, but what about now?
January and February are the two slowest months of the year. The next slowest month would probably be October, believe it or not, September, October. Other than that, it's pretty slow this time of year.
Nobody's shipping their jack-o'-lanterns and so on and so forth.
I think most people are just tired of everything at this point. They just want to recoup and regroup.
You get a lot of people who are then going back to school at that point. A lot of schools start at the end of September. Colleges going back into places. You don't feel people going out looking to do stuff. At that point, they're beginning the winter term. They're now stuck in the doldrums of, I don't have another break now until Christmas time or Thanksgiving. Or you get a lot of people who just don't have a lot of stuff to do during the September, October months. And then November starts picking up towards the holidays.
It picks up at Valentine's Day a little bit. People do want to ship things out to their loved ones. But other than that, no, it won't start picking up until the tourists start coming back. We start seeing tourists come back in March.
Yes.
Cool. So what is the biggest mistake that we make? I'm walking in your store with a box of cookies or something I'm sending to Grandma's house, and is there on your top 10 list, is there a mistake that most people make when they try to ship a package?
Can I take this real quick?
No, first it can't be a box of cookies. It's got to be something that's highly breakable, something that's important, something that you want to send to someone that
cookies can break.
Yeah, they can break. But I'm talking about something that's glass or...
We eat the broken ones.
Yes, we eat the broken ones.
There you go.
So
that's why I'm here,
I think the biggest mistake people make when they walk through the door is that we're going to treat their package like they would. We don't treat their package like they would. If they want it packed, we're going to do it the right way. And that's probably the biggest misconception people have about shipping is that if you want to ship it, if it's valuable enough to ship, it's valuable enough to pack right. And we probably overpack.
Yeah,
people may not like the pricing we have on things, but we're making sure it's going to get there. You're trusting us with your treasures, and we're going to make sure those treasures get there as best as possible in one piece.
I have seen you pack things, and it's like, do you really have to pack it that well? And you, quite frankly, do a real good job packing. If I've got my family heirloom, my box of eggs, or my cookies to Grandma that I'm sending, then I'd probably want you to pack it.
Well, like I say, we try to make sure it's done right. And to do it right costs a little bit of money. We've had people come in with items that are worth $1,000 in the box when I went to pick it up, moved. everything inside moved, and he wanted $1,000. Well, yeah, you can buy what they call declared value. It's not truly insurance. You can buy a declared value to cover the items in there, but if it's not packed right, there's no coverage should something happen to it.
Yeah.
So it's something.
That's probably one of the big mistakes we make.
Probably the biggest mistake, yeah. Thinking I'm just going to buy the declared value for $100. Well, $100 is included on FedEx shipping, but if you're going to buy $500 or $1,000, I've got it covered. And if it breaks, it's covered. Well, it's not. And there's an investigation process, especially on items that are worth any significant value. They're going to take a look at the packaging, the box, and make sure it's packed right. There first has to be damage to the outside of the box for the contents to be covered. And if there's no damage to the outside of the box, it means that when it did get damaged there, it means it wasn't packed right.
Yeah, if you don't pack it right, they're not going to reimburse you if something breaks. You have to have proof that you packed this item appropriately and safely, and you made every attempt to make sure that where it arrives where it's in one piece.
Mac Pack and Ship, what are your hours, and what's your how people get in touch with you if they don't walk in the door here? Right next to Albertsons on Keck Drive.
We have our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6. We do come in early. We do stay late if you need us to. We're open Saturdays 9 to 5. I do like having my Sundays off. We all need one day to recharge our life, and that's one day we do it. If you don't know where we do have a website, Mac Pack and Ship. We have an email address, macpacandship@gmail.com. Our phone number is 503-472-1200.
We even have a Facebook page, too. It doesn't get updated very often. It needs to be updated more with better stuff to update it with, but it's there, so you can find it.
What is it? Just look for Mac Pack and Ship?
Yeah, Mac Pack and Ship on Facebook. Our website, Mac Pack and Ship.
And that's Mac Pack and Ship.
Yeah.
So it's Mac Pack and Ship.
You know, I'm still liking the idea about extreme shippers. I'm going to see if I can call a Discovery Channel and see if I can get the ball rolling on that. I don't know. Wish me luck on that one. AM 1260 KLYC. More to come as we are broadcasting live right now from Mac Pack and Ship in McMinnville.
This is Gary.
AM 1260 KLYC, and we are live here at Mac Pack and Ship forecast. AM 1260 KLYC, and thank you for being with us. It's on the cruise. We're live today at Mac Pack and Ship in McMinnville on Keck Drive. More to come. A message from Rosemary Davis, CEO of Willamette Valley Medical Center.
Those folks who don't have insurance, when you come to the hospital, I want you to know that immediately your bill is discounted 60%. And if you can validate an income level at 200% of the poverty level, we will write the whole bill off. If this is a tough time for you and you're needing health care, you can get health care. Don't not do that and make...
In the market for a car, how about this? Affordable. Nothing on the lot over $59.95. Financing anyone in-house. Buy here, pay here. Credit needs fixed, no problem. Low monthly payments. Christensen Auto Sales, McMinnville, near Cascade Steel Mill. 503-687-2080. AM 1260 KLYC, and a very good morning. We're here at Mac Pack and Ship, and you know what? The weather forecast, we're looking outside here, and we are seeing mostly sunny skies. The weather forecast for today, mostly sunny. High should be in the upper 40s. The second beautiful day in a row. Doesn't it look nice out there? Weather Service is saying a slight chance of rain tonight and Wednesday, and then Weather Underground is saying mostly cloudy skies into Wednesday. Overnight lows should be clear and cold. Might have to scrape some frost off the window in the morning, about 31, 33 degrees, and the daytime high should be in the upper 40s. Now, you probably like the Weather Underground forecast for the rest of the week. Calls for abundant sunshine after Wednesday. And the Weather Service is saying mostly to partly cloudy skies after the fog lifts Thursday through the weekend. So we're having this little weather debate to see who is right. We'll know by Wednesday. AM 1260 KLYC, right now outside 31 degrees here in McMinnville, and we are broadcasting live from Mac Pack and Ship, and it's been a lot of fun. I'm still thinking that we need to have a show, call it Extreme Shippers. But that's just my idea. See if we can make it fly. Jackie DeShannon, put a little love in your heart. AM 1260 KLYC as the cruise continues.
Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart. You see it's getting
AM 1260 KLYC, and glad you're with us this morning, the Allman Brothers Ramblin' Man. We're here at Mac Pack and Ship with Ryan. Hey, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. I like the Allman Brothers.
You're an Allman Brothers fan. Ramblin' Man.
I like the music you play. It's not that 80s stuff.
We're having a debate. Oh, boy. We're having a debate here in the store about there's some bands called Rat, R-A-T-T.
And Poison.
And Poison.
And Def Leppard.
And Def Leppard, which we don't play on KLYC because we've had some people say that's too edgy, too much rock for them. And
you know what I say? This is not the town in Footloose. Okay? Rock is not bad.
Okay.
That's all I got to say about that.
You know the cool thing about opinions? Everybody's got one. Yeah. So, Mac Pack and Ship. Tell us about Mac Pack and Ship. If I want to ship, this is a place to come.
We are a full shipping service center. We are authorized shippers for FedEx, for domestic and air, ground, domestic and air. So we do ground shipping for FedEx, residential and business. We do air shipping for FedEx, commercial and residential. We're also an authorized shipper for DHL, which we use primarily, and the only way you can use them is internationally, but there are certain countries you only want to use DHL in. We're an authorized shipper for the Postal Service. We do packaging. We have retail shipping supplies. We have mailbox rentals. We have copy services. We have a positive attitude. We like to help customers. We do free pickups in town as long as you ship through us. We're just a full-service center. We want to provide customer service.
And you're a local business, too.
We are a locally owned, family-operated business.
Right. And support them. What are your hours? What's your phone number, and what are your hours?
Monday through Friday, 8 to 6. Saturdays, 9 to 5. Close on Sundays. Phone number is 503-472-1200. And give us a call. Ask us what things cost. We'll let you know. Well, you'll be a more educated shipper once you leave here. And if we do the work for you, you know it's done right.
Mac Pack and Ship, thank you for your support of KLYC, too, by the way.
Thanks for letting us advertise there. It's been good for us, too.
But we personally recommend these folks. I've been here talking to them while they're wrapping packages, and they do a really good job. They will wrap your package very nicely.
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. And we'll be doing more things together in the future, I hope.
I do, too. AM 1260 KLYC, and out and about today with the Cruiser, and we're going to take the Yam Van in. By the way, the next ad, Extreme Auto Spa, the Yam Van is going to Extreme Auto Spa today to get some loving care.